Critical analysis of the American Triad missile system. The American Triad missile system, a cornerstone of U.S. national security strategy, comprises three components: land-based intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBMs, submarine-launched ballistic missiles, SLBMs, and strategic bombers. This triad is designed to ensure a credible and reliable nuclear deterrent by providing multiple platforms for delivering nuclear weapons. While the triad has been a central element of U.S. defense policy since the Cold War, its continued relevance, effectiveness, and cost are subjects of intense debate. Strengths of the triad system: deterrence and survivability. The triad's primary strength lies in its ability to deter nuclear aggression through a second strike capability. This means that if one or two components are neutralized in a first strike, the remaining legs can still deliver a retaliatory strike, ensuring mutual destruction and discouraging potential aggressors. Admiral Charles Richard, former commander of U.S. Strategic Command, emphasized this point. The triad provides the president with a range of options to respond to any nuclear threat. The diversity of delivery systems ensures that no adversary can count on destroying all of our capabilities with a first strike. Richard, 2022. Flexibility and adaptability. The three-pronged approach provides a strategic advantage by allowing the U.S. to adapt to various threat scenarios. For example, SLBMs provide stealth and survivability due to the mobility of submarines, while ICBMs offer prompt response capabilities. Strategic bombers add another layer by providing a visible show of force, which can be recalled after launch, thus serving as a flexible tool for escalation management. Dr. Brad Roberts, a defense analyst, noted, "The triad's inherent flexibility allows the United States to tailor its nuclear posture to changing global dynamics, maintaining a credible deterrent against both state and non-state actors." Roberts, 2021. Criticisms of the triad system: cost and budget concerns. One of the most significant criticisms of the triad is its high cost. Maintaining and modernizing all three legs of the triad requires substantial financial investment. The Congressional Budget Office, CBO, estimates that over the next 30 years, the U.S. will spend approximately $1.2 trillion on nuclear modernization programs, a significant portion of which will go toward sustaining the triad. Critics argue that these resources could be better spent on other defense or social programs. Former Secretary of Defense William Perry has been an outspoken critic, stating, "We are now at the point where the costs of maintaining and modernizing the triad are outweighing its benefits. It's time to consider alternative strategies that are more financially sustainable and equally effective." Perry, 2020. Vulnerability to technological advancements. As technology evolves, the survivability of the triad, especially its land-based ICBMs, is being questioned. The development of more accurate missile systems, cyber warfare capabilities, and advanced missile defense systems could potentially undermine the effectiveness of the triad. Analysts like Jeffrey Lewis, a nuclear expert, have pointed out that advancements in missile technology and countermeasures are making some aspects of the triad, particularly land-based ICBMs, more vulnerable. This necessitates a re-evaluation of their role in U.S. strategic policy. Lewis, 2021. Strategic stability and escalation risks. There are also concerns that the triad, particularly its reliance on ICBMs and strategic bombers, could increase the risk of miscalculation or accidental war. The use-it-or-lose-it nature of ICBMs, which could be seen as a first-strike weapon in a crisis, may put pressure on decision-makers to launch quickly in a perceived threat, potentially leading to unintended escalation. As James Acton of the Carnegie Endowment for International Peace noted, "The risk of inadvertent escalation is real, particularly with ICBMs that are fixed targets. The pressure to launch under attack increases the chances of a mistake during a crisis." Acton, 2021. The future of the Triad. The future of the American Triad missile system remains a topic of significant debate within military and policy circles. While the Triad has provided a reliable deterrent for decades, evolving threats, changing geopolitical landscapes, and technological advancements are driving discussions about its future relevance. Some experts advocate for maintaining all three legs, but with significant modernization efforts to ensure continued effectiveness against emerging threats. Others suggest transitioning to a dyad, potentially eliminating the ICBM leg, which is viewed as the most vulnerable and costly component. Finally, there are those who propose entirely new strategies focusing more on advanced missile defenses and cyber capabilities rather than traditional nuclear deterrence. Conclusion. The American Triad missile system has been a critical component of U.S. nuclear strategy for decades, providing a robust and credible deterrent against nuclear threats. However, its future viability is increasingly being questioned due to high costs, potential vulnerabilities, and evolving strategic considerations. As the U.S. continues to navigate the complexities of global security in the 21st century, it must carefully weigh the costs and benefits of maintaining the Triad in its current form versus exploring alternative deterrence strategies. The ongoing debate reflects broader questions about the role of nuclear weapons in national security and the best path forward for ensuring peace and stability in a rapidly changing world.